Hello, beautiful people. Hello. Get that body moving, and I'm going to tell you why. How many times lately have you felt like you were dying only to realize that you feel great the next day? Well, a lot of what's happening are what we are calling ascension symptoms. I'm going to talk about that and a few ways that you can start to feel better. So I'm feeling great today. Hallelujah. Yesterday I was on the couch. I felt like I was dying. So I can really relate, and I did some looking up of this last night to see what is going on. Now, I kind of know about this, but I was like, how can this be? How can I feel this bad if nothing's wrong with me? This is what's happening, people. Stay tuned here. Well, ascension is happening, and all that means is that it is time for this planet to raise its frequency, to raise its consciousness. So as we get the light frequency coming into human bodies and shifting and kind of upgrading our DNA, these physical bodies have to adjust, okay? And it's creating a little discomfort and havoc in the body a little bit. So, what can we expect? Well, what we can expect is to feel really good at times. And other times we may feel fatigued. Yesterday I felt so fatigued I thought I was having like anemia. So we might feel very lack of energy, right? And tired. And you're feeling tired, if you can, without judging it, see if you can rest. The nervous system is starting to get frayed, okay? Because our nerve cells, our brain is recalibrating, kind of mutating, if you will. The DNA in the brain is starting to shift, okay? What I learned last night would go from 2 strands to 12 strands. And there's a lot of shift happening. So our nervous system is frayed. So all the kind of the outside information that we take in through our nervous system is kind of heightened. And so again, what we can do is decrease, simplify. And when we're feeling overwhelmed, take a break to a quieter space. Make sure you're getting a lot of rest, which brings me to another piece, is that sometimes we can't sleep. I've had this for over a year now, where I'm very restless and I can't sleep. So here we are, fatigued, but I can't sleep. So this is really common too. What you can do is just rest, okay? Just because you're not sleeping, don't let it be a time where you're just gonna go tend to work. Allow yourself rest, even though you're not sleeping. This will help that nervous system, integrate and process, okay? Which brings me to another thing. What happens during sleep sometimes has been hot flashes and cold flashes. Now I'm 48, and so I thought, oh, maybe I'm going through the change, right? The women's change with hot flashes. But what I'm getting to realize is that hot flashes and cold flashes are also signs of our body kind of starting to calibrate this light energy. And my hot flashes keep coming and going, and sometimes they come for a few weeks and sometimes they stop. Another thing that's happening is our endocrine system is getting wobbled, and that means our hormones are kind of doing this. So what's happening for women who seem to be around 48 at this time that are having this upgrade happening, we're just saying, oh, it's just menopause. You know what? There's a possibility that it's not. It's a possibility that your body is adjusting to a lighter, higher frequency. All right. And I really feel like that's what's happening for me as well. And my endocrine system's a little fluxed. Now, one of the things that I'm doing for my endocrine system is using ashwagandha. And I have a great product with that. If you want to put in the comments, like, what was that product? Ashwagandha is an adaptogen herb. It's an Ayurvedic adaptogen herb. That means that it goes into your body and supports you where you need support. And if you don't need support, it'll just flush out. So it's very safe. But it helps with the adrenals, okay? It helps with the glandular system. So I've been starting to do that, and I've been starting to relax more, and the hot flashes have been going away. So the endocrine system and our thermostat, inner thermostat, are other signs of ascension symptoms. Other things that are happening, I have a twin. I have an identical twin who's now in Bali right now. And she called me the other day and she said, "Ooh, I'm in a lot of pain." And again, this lasted 24 hours, just like my thing just lasted maybe like 12 hours. So all of a sudden we're like, do you have fibromyalgia? Like, what's going on? Like, and basically we did some energy work. We ran some energy. She did some dancing and she took care of herself. And the next day her joints and her tendons and ligaments felt better. Oh, did I mention she was in a lot of pain? She was in a lot of pain. Her joints and her ligaments and her tendons felt so sore, and she was in like a lot of pain. So, right, we moved the energy, and by the next day she was feeling good. So ascension symptoms usually kind of come and go. You know, this is not to say don't go to the doctor. By all means, if you know this stuff's sticking around, go to the doctors, get support. But if all of a sudden, out of the blue, your joints start hurting and you take pretty good care of yourself, it could just be these pulses of frequency trying to kind of come through the body. Same thing with heart and circulatory systems. You know, every element of our body is going to be affected because it's affecting every cell of our body, and every cell in our body contains the DNA that is being reworked. So that means every system of the body, right, is going to be affected. So you're going to have a lot of strange things show up as we recalibrate. I have a new friend who has some blockages in her ear right now, and it keeps coming and going. Doctors are kind of like, we don't know what's going on. And nothing seems to be getting rid of it. This is common as well. Also, sinus congestion, very common. Hearing things in strange ways, like high-pitched sounds, right? Common ascension symptom. Also, headaches coming from the back and up front. That happened to me last night. Went to bed with a headache that started here, came up here, and then in the middle of the night, it went away. Migraines. Okay, I used to have a lot of those. Let me think what else here. Those are a lot of the things that you may be experiencing. So let your body talk to you. Be willing to listen. Ask your body, what do you need right now? What can I offer you? What can I do? How can I support you right now? So the body, our souls, you know, we move easily with, oh, okay, the vibration's lifting, yay! But our bodies are denser. And what that means is it's a little bit more of a discomfort to get the lighter frequency for the body to adjust to it. And so let's be gentle with our bodies. Nice body. And let's give it what it's asking for. And you'll kind of just start to know what to do. Like the other night, another thing that happens is skin pigmentation starts to shift a little bit. Your eye coloring. I woke up with just a red, like the white part of my eye was just all red. And there's like a red patch on it. And I was like, what is this? That's another symptom that can happen. So on Monday night, I had to cancel my plans. I was going to do a virtual live concert, and I just got in the tub for like 2 hours. I got in the tub with some mineral salts, and I started to tone. It just felt natural to do. It wasn't like I got any guidance or didn't channel anything. It just, my body kind of gave me a cue. Oh, that would feel good. Oh, just start singing. So just follow those impulses that your body is giving you. Yesterday I came home. I had some more work to do. I had to let go of the work, and I just plopped myself on the couch. I just felt spent. I just had to lay there. And I gave myself permission to do that. Please be gentle with yourself. These times, there's so much going on and so much kind of change that's happening for our bodies. And we can really get into judging our body and defining our body. And when we do that, we're really doing ourselves a disservice. And I know, because I'm the queen of looking up in the book, what symptom I'm seeing and what that goes to. Don't define it. It's usually not what's happening. Okay. Again, I repeat, make sure if you're uncomfortable, go to a doctor. But if it comes out of the blue and it only lasts 12 hours, just follow your knowing with your body. These ascension symptoms are very real. They are happening. And you just have to, just find your way through it and give your body what it needs. I hope this was helpful. It was so helpful reading some content yesterday, and maybe I'll put that link down there if I can figure out how to post a link to my Facebook or my YouTube page. It was just really helpful information to know that I wasn't going crazy. I was having symptoms. There is stuff I'm feeling. I'm in the process of working, 3 or 4 different areas of business. And I was like, I don't have time to just lay on the couch. But it was like, I can't do anything else. So the most productive thing you can do when you're having this heavy fatigue or some of these symptoms is just give your body what it is asking for. That will be the quickest way to get back to your life, honestly. Because if you don't, it's just the body has to work harder to stabilize and to process, and you could get even more uncomfortable and need more days in bed. So honestly, the minute you're feeling your body's asking for something contrary to what you really want to be doing in your life, just give it to it, and these symptoms will really move more quickly. That has been my experience. And so if you want to put in the comments, some of the things that you've been experiencing, some of the things that might have helped you, I'm sure this whole community, this whole tribe would really appreciate that. And I will post a place where you can find some really cool information that I read last night about these ascension symptoms and about what's happening with our DNA and how the body is starting to evolve to a higher frequency. It's really exciting. So thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe to the tribe, and I'll see you next time.